right. And we are live. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to open this up and look at chat. And let me... make sure. Yep, this is good to go. Sweet. Now I just need to share. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to Geek Done Right Live. I am just waiting for anybody to show up. Just gonna hang out with y'all and check out my some of my favorite places to look for Black Friday deals. And yeah. Just a second. Oh, hey. Welcome. I'm glad you could come and join me on this broadcast. I'll be diving into these deals in just a minute. I just need to make some quick posts. But go ahead and say hi to me in chat. Feel free. And feel free to ask any questions that you may have about like any Black Friday deals. If there's any cool tech that you've seen available for Black Friday. Or if there's any deals that you've personally seen that you want to know what I think about it. So just letting you know, if you do talk about any deals, please post the link so that I can pull it up and take a look at it. So, yeah. Just let me post real quick. One more place, and then I'll be ready to go. To anyone joining in on this live stream, I'm getting ready to jump into some Black Friday deals. If there's any particular that you want me to talk about, please let me know. Once again, if you know of a particular deal that you want me to take a look at, please post in the chat the link so that I can pull it up quickly and take a look and see what you're looking at. I'd love to interact with y'all and make this more than just me blabbing the whole time. You know what I mean? All right, one last post and Come on. Twitter's always a beast. Sorry about that. Hey, welcome. I see that someone else has joined. Please feel free to say hi in chat. Happy to have you join. Hey, what up, Brad? Yeah, I'm just going in and I just started setting up, posting links and things like that, so that people can join in on this, and hopefully my subscribers have clicked on the notification bell. But anyways, so let me just pull this up. Oh, thanks, man. We can play with my new TV. All right, let me check this. Yeah, unfortunately, there haven't been really any great deals on the projector. Especially that particular model. Like, I haven't seen any 4K projectors on sale, to be straight with you. I mean, I think the last ditch effort that I have is to check out the Amazon Lightning deals starting on Thursday. There might be a slight chance of that. Yeah, they did take off $40 on the Nvidia Shield. Is it now? I need to double check this, but is it just the Shield or is it the Shield Pro that's also on sale? Because I don't know, like having that onboard disk space would be kind of helpful, unless you already have an external hard drive. All right, so for everybody else, hey, welcome to everybody else who is watching. We had a few people join. We are doing a deep dive or anything. Please say hi in chat. Love to chat with you. If there are any deals that you particularly know of that you want to share with me or you want me to take a look at to see if it's a good deal, I've been taking a look at a lot of deals, so I might be able to do a pretty decent comparison. But please make sure to post your link in chat if you are doing that. But also, if you're just watching, please say hi in chat. I love talking with y'all. If y'all have any questions about any of my other content too, we're just hanging out, looking at Black Friday stuff. This is a site that I love to look at. This is bfads.net. This has pretty much everything you want to look at. But I'm going to start off with AFES, just because it's the first one there, and they have some really cool deals. And the deals on this, I mean, this came out later than when I was filming my Black Friday setup, my Black Friday TV deals video. So there's a few things here. Now, let me start off by saying, like, I'm not crazy about like 49-inch TVs or those like really kind of weird numbers. 50-inch, I'm good with. 55, I mean, like, just basically by 5-inch increments. But your best 4K look, in my personal opinion, is going to be with the starting 55 inches. 55 inches is where you're going to start really actually noticing 4K detail. Like, yes, it's going to look crisp no matter the size. However, you're really going to start noticing detail at 55 inches. So 55 inches, 65, depending on the size of your room and how far away from the TV you are. That's when you're going to start really noticing the detail. And the 6090 PUA, I mean, it's really good. It does have HDR10. It has HLG as well for your HDR. I think it has at least 3 inputs, which is actually more than the Samsung 6190, I think it was. That's one of the downsides of the Samsung 6190 is that you only get 2 inputs. This is actually, believe it or not, a little bit brighter than the Samsung 6190. This also has WebOS, which is a really, really nice smart TV system. It's really intuitive. So I tend to like LG's, and their panels are so good that even Sony uses them. So that's something to think about there. I think these might be the doorbuster deals, but this is great for those service people. And you might end up seeing some previews of some things from a future video. Sorry, I needed some agua. Let's see. That's a pretty sweet deal on an OLED. Although this isn't the C8, LG's OLEDs are pretty good if you're into OLEDs. I'm not a huge OLED guy just because, I mean, a lot of people say that it's not that big a deal. Trust me, I've seen LG TVs with burn-in, and it's not pretty. The Q6F, you're seeing that on sale everywhere. You really are. The Samsung TVs are probably the most ones on sale. Here's some really cool deals on some speakers and headphones. This JBL soundbar is actually pretty decent for the price. The thing that about like slimline soundbars is that they tend to sound a little bit boxy. Like, I don't know if you can kind of hear the difference between this and me doing this, but like almost that like hollowness in there, or like it just it sounds almost like too mid-rangey, that kind of thing. That's what I think about. But this one actually is pretty decent. These JBLs are actually a pretty sweet deal as well. These actually sound pretty decent, but I really like these Sonys. If you're looking for some pretty decent sounding, especially like if bass is kind of important to you and you don't want to shell out for beats, these Sony wireless are pretty decent. As you've seen in my console videos, Spider-Man PS4 $199, and then Xbox One Battlefield 5 edition. This is a great bundle if you like Battlefield. I mean, Battlefield 1943, Battlefield 1 Revolution, and additional DLC, along with Battlefield 5 Deluxe Edition. That, if you're going to jump into the Xbox One S, it's pretty fantastic. Be aware, though, that the Xbox One S does not do 4K gaming. That's according to my understanding. It does 4K Blu-ray, but it does not do 4K gaming. For that, you really have to do the Xbox One X. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I understand. So here is a crazy, ridiculous, and I'm super jealous of this deal. If you Astro A50s, these are $289 normally, and like, you're not even gonna get this good a deal at Best Buy. If you are interested in getting yourself a pair of these, I mean, I've had these for over a year now, or no, not over a year, almost a year now, and they still sound good. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's a little hard to put it on the dock and get it charging. It's kind of a two-handed operation to make sure that those pins line up right. And then the microphone, I've heard better. What I heard it better on is actually on the Astro T4 T40 TR with the mix amp. This is not wireless, but it sounds really good. If you're wanting, same thing with this one. This is the Gaming TR plus mix amp. This one has a few extra features. This is what a lot of professionals actually use, is a lot of those pro gamers. If you want the same thing that the pros wear, you can actually get it for $179 at the Army and Air Force Exchange Service. I wish you could get it out other places, but this is the only place I've seen it. I don't care about smartwatches unless you do. If you want to look at smartwatches, we'll do that. And I think that's probably it. Although I do have to say that's a pretty good deal for a set of T-File. Okay, back to the AdSkins. Okay. Best Buy. Let's just go ahead and get into Best Buy. I still say that that's a great deal on a 70-inch LG. This is still the 6190 series, 3 inputs. The only thing that I wish that this TV had was Dolby Vision HDR. After having seen the difference between HDR10 and HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision, I will go Dolby Vision every time. Once again, if you have any questions in the chat, and trust me, I don't bite. Oh yes, okay. So, set of Jaybird X3s. I want a pair of these. I seriously really want a pair of these because my wife, I got her a pair of the Freedom. The Jaybird Freedoms last year. Those were on a great sale for $49. And they don't really fit my ears well. They're really designed well for like smaller ears, which my wife has. I love her dainty little ears. But the Jaybird X3s are some pretty great earbuds. Like seriously. And these are actually sweat proof as well. And with those wingtips and everything, they stay in your ears really well. Yeah. I really want a pair of these. Oh, they sound so good. Okay. This is what I was saying in my gaming console thing, the Nintendo Switch. Everybody keeps asking me for a great Nintendo Switch deal. I wish I could help you with the Nintendo Switch deals, but I can't. Hey, I just saw somebody jump on. Welcome. Glad you're here. Please feel free to say hi in chat. We're hanging out, taking a look at Black Friday deals. If there are any deals that you want me to look at, please let me know in the chat. This is another great set of wireless headphones. $150 off of that, though. That is a pretty good deal. And Sony's sound great to me. They actually feel really comfortable on the ears. Hey, Nathan, what's going on, man? Just taking a look at these deals. But yeah, at Best Buy, I really personally like the sound of these. And now, granted, Bose does have incredible noise canceling. There's nobody that can beat Bose's noise canceling. However, personally for me, listening to Bose, there are certain tricks that they use to make it sound better to the average listener, but as somebody that's trained in audio, I can hear the tricks that they use. So, woo! Oh man, I bet you're excited for that Q6. Oh man, let me know how you like it, man. Which size did you get? Oh yeah, take a look at that air fryer, man. 30 bucks for that? Whew. If you ever wanted an air fryer, go to Best Buy. So I never really got to take a look at these games that are on sale. I guess I'll need to actually go to the Best Buy website and let me pull that up real quick. 65-inch. Nice. Nice. Okay. Jump to section. Video games. Actually, I think it was further back for some of those. Yeah, we're talking about doorbusters. Assassin's Creed Odyssey for 30 bucks. That's not bad. Fryer, not dryer. Yes, I like my steaks cooked in butter. Assassin's Creed Odyssey for the Xbox One for $30. Not bad. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, $30. And Madden and FIFA for $30 for the PlayStation 4. I'm sure that most of these are going to be for both consoles. So, wow, $25 for the Google Home Mini. I haven't really gotten into a lot of this like smart home or smart speaker stuff. I've kind of got my tinfoil hat on that. I don't like something listening to me at all times. Yeah. So this is not a bad deal. This is a Friday doorbuster for if you're wanting to get into a laptop. But trust me, this is only if you're wanting to do like word processing and internet browsing and stuff like that. Yeah. Y'all seen these deals on my TV deals video? Unless you want me to get into some of them, I don't think I'll get too far into it. Google Chromecast. So from what I hear, I thought it was yeah. I don't use a whole lot of the smart features. So from what I understand with the Fire Sticks, it really works best if you have an Amazon Prime account. If you don't have an Amazon Prime account, these don't work as well. They work okay. So I mean, Amazon really gets you with that Prime, but Prime is such a good deal in my opinion. Okay, so this is where I need to eat a little crow. Yeah, so I did a video on the 2018 Roku Ultra, and I said that I wasn't sure that this was going to be on Black Friday. Here's the thing about Black Friday deals. I mean, it's really kind of a crapshoot. I also wanted to make sure that I had a review out for you guys on this because this was so new. And with the JBL headphones, I mean, I've got the JBL headphones right here. they sound pretty good. They sound pretty decent. Is it? I mean, $50. Yeah, I spent more than $50 on mine. Well, you live and you learn. If you wanted to get into the Sonos systems, I mean, like, save $50. That's not like a deep deal, except on the sub. Having $100 off of that sub, that's a beefy sub. So here's where it gets a little interesting. Apple TV, Fire Stick, Roku. So Apple TV does not have any 4K support for Vudu, or YouTube TV, and even the CWTV app, from what I understand, doesn't even do the 4K. Roku does, except it doesn't have Dolby Atmos support. Or not Atmos, I mean Dolby Vision support. So like the Apple TV has Dolby Vision, but only on the things that they personally support, like on their movies. So it's really, honestly, if Dolby Vision doesn't really matter to you, like both are decent, but if you want more 4K support, I would go Roku over Apple TV at this time, because it just hasn't really built up the apps for it to be able to support 4K if you're really wanting to make the most out of your 4K content. But I do like the interface of the Apple TV. I think it's nice and clean, but my favorite is my Roku. I really enjoy my Roku. Okay. Pretty decent deal on this Sony 4K Blu-ray player. Why get a 4K Blu-ray player? Well, because you don't have the compression that it takes to be able to stream. So it's essentially uncompressed virtually. I mean, like, there's always a little bit of compression when you're putting it on a disc or something, but it's a lot less compressed than it is when you're doing a stream. So if you're wanting uncompressed, that full-on gorgeous 4K data, yeah, get you a nice little Blu-ray player. I mean, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, it's nice to have an Apple TV. I mean, I'm in the Apple ecosystem as well, but yeah, I just I mean, with the Roku Ultra being that cheap, man, that is so much cheaper, and it does essentially the same thing as the Apple TV. You just won't be able to AirPlay. You'll just have to kind of like cast. You can actually cast through the Roku app as well if you download the Roku app. So, yeah. And also, I personally think that because Roku has been in the streaming market for so long, I think they have more apps, and it's a lot more open source than Apple's tvOS. So yeah, a few more 4K Blu-ray players. Whoa, whoa, that's a deep discount on the Logitech Harmony Universal 1. Wow. That's pretty decent. Yeah, for my friend Brad, look at this. I mean, the only deals that I'm seeing are on 1080p projectors. Yeah. Roku streaming stick. If you want 4K, go with the Plus. Now, the NVIDIA Shield. Oh, man. Okay, so the NVIDIA Shield is great for if you're doing Kodi or Plex. If you're doing your home media servers and things like that, this is really, really great for it. And the best part about the NVIDIA Shield is that it acts as its own Plex server so that you don't have to have your PC on all the time, acting as your Plex server. So, excuse me, sorry. If you are, if you have an external hard drive and you hook it up to your NVIDIA Shield, you can set that up to have all your movies and music and everything like that work through Plex, and it works on its own. It's beautiful. And the other thing that's really nice too is that you can play your PC games on your TV if you wanted to without having to run an extra cord or something like that. You can do that streaming if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. So that's another thing that's nice about it. It does have the Android TV system on it, which is not great. There's not a ton of support for Android TV stuff. Yeah. Not much I can say beyond that, but $40 off is not too bad. I kind of wish that they had a deal on the Pro, which has like a 500 gig, I think SSD already built in. Whew. Oh man. Now's a great time if you want Klipsch or Polk or Sony speakers, if you're wanting to build up your surround sound. Woo! Yeah. And that's not a bad deal on a 7.2 Onkyo. One of the things to be aware about Onkyo receivers is that they do have a tendency to get a little hot. Try not to keep them in an enclosed space because they do get pretty hot. I'm sorry, y'all, but never buy an Insignia soundbar. It just sounds like booty cheddar. Yes, I just said booty cheddar. Oh yeah, this is a neat speaker. This thing is huge, actually. I've seen one of these in person. This thing is massive. Yeah, look at how big that thing is. That big for like your outdoor parties or just nothing real serious. Go on ahead. I'm not going to stop you. It's not my favorite sounding speaker. To be honest, in order to get projectors to look good, you really have to invest money on a screen. I'm actually working on a really cool series with my friend Brad. He was here earlier. Shout out to my boy Brad. We are actually building a home theater with a projector setup. We got a... Hey, what up, future legend gamer? Just checking out some Black Friday deals, man. If you've seen any, or if you want me to look at anything in particular, please let me know. And I will be happy to oblige. But anyways, Nathan, so, yeah, you really have to invest in a good screen. A lot of people think that you can just project on the wall. That makes it look like garbage. Don't get a white screen. It looks like garbage. Invest some money on a screen that has ambient light rejection. Elite Screens has some good ones, but you're going to be spending some good money on that. Like upwards of, you could spend over $1,000 trying to get a good, decent screen with a pre-built frame on it. And then to get true 4K, you've got to spend at least, I think, over $3,000, I think it is, for an actual 4K projector. There's some 4K projectors that uses kind of a pixel enhancement technology to make it look like 4K, but it's not actually 4K. So there's a lot of things that depend on it, but no, it will never, in my opinion, it will never look as good as getting a TV. Yeah. Yeah, the Q8 does look better. Yeah. It um yeah, that's the thing. Like when you're relying on either lasers or a bulb to project across the room has natural things of like compressing light as it goes across, and um, so like with TVs, the light source is directly there, and it has local dimming zones in order to help you have the best experience. So for projectors are really only there if size is the only thing that matters to you, the size of your screen. Wasn't trying to do a euphemism there or anything, but yeah. This Denon in Command series is actually a pretty sweet deal. $200 off. I like Denon receivers. They're good. That's a sweet deal on 600 watt 10-inch subwoofer for your home theater. Pretty good. $300 off. I saw this for this price even before Black Friday deals, so I think you'll be able to get this for this price even after. It does sound a little boxy to me, but it does have Dolby Atmos. Oh, look, it's the Spider-Man bundle. And the Minecraft Creators bundle. Great deals, but man, sheesh. Assassin's Creed Origins for $20 and Monster Hunter World. Is that still as popular as it was? I don't know. I actually kind of want to get my hands on this DC Supervillains game. That actually looks pretty interesting to me. Yep. $24.99. Is Call of Duty World War II even worth it now? Now with Black Ops 4 out? Okay, people are wanting controllers. DualShock 4 is going to be $40. I think regularly they go for $60, so good $20 off. Same thing with the Xbox One controllers. You can get them in your favorite flavors. That Phantom Black just looks sick to me. Oh, yeah. And I kind of dig this one too, the Sport Edition. So, no worries. So, I think all the way up to the Q9, they are all edge-lit. I don't think Samsung has gotten into the backlit yet. Oh, the Q8 is backlit. Okay. Yeah. People do surprisingly good things with edge lit. I mean, there are people that say that the X930E from Sony has greater brightness than the X900F that just came out this year, which is backlit. Yeah, if you can't really tell a difference between the Q6 and the Q8, then yeah. I'll have to do a deeper look into the Q8 and Q9. I thought that they said that the Q9 at least was still edge lit, but yeah. Once again, I'll do a deeper dive and I'll look into that for you. Let's see which DualShock 4s are on sale. Oh, I like that midnight blue. Oh, I really like that midnight blue. I might have to get that. And that crystal controller looks sweet too. Oh. I tell you what, man. Why don't I just look this up real quick? Okay, full array. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the advantage of the full array backlight is that it just gives you more dimming zones, a better opportunity to do dimming zones. The Q6, from what I understand, does not have local dimming. So that's the only thing. Like you'll notice, like if you really look for like the shadows and stuff like that, that's where you're gonna really notice more about the local dimming zones. But if you can't tell the difference, like then I think you'll be happy with your TV. I really think you will. Man, I kind of like these DualShocks a little more. Like I really like. I like blue. If you can't tell, I really like blue. Oh man, kind of want it. Turtle Beach, wired gaming. Okay. I'm not a huge Turtle Beach fan. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, their mics are good, are pretty decent. But I mean, if you're wanting to get a gaming headset for $30, can't beat it. Save $10 on a 3 or 6 month Xbox Live. But this is the best deal. $20 off of a 12-month. I mean, that's awesome. Twitch controllers. So you can get yourself a nice little Pro controller, it looks like, for your Switch. Breath of the Wild edition? What? That looks sick. Yeah, Nathan, I mean, if you want to keep going back to TVs, that's totally fine. Whatever you want to... Oh, save up to 30%. Oh, 30%. Okay. All right. Oh, man, that white one actually looks really good. Why does it have to be for Xbox One, though? Legend of Zelda edition of the A10s. Okay. A10s aren't as good, in my opinion. Not really the huge fan of them. A40s. For wired headsets, personally, the A40 is my favorite. A20s are okay. A10s, nah. My suggestion, honestly, is to pony up. If you're gonna go Astro, you might as well go for the A50s or the A40s. I mean, the A40 TR is great. Great. I do like my A50s. It's just really hard to get the pins lined up. You have to two-hand it. And the mic really doesn't sound that good. The best mic on Astros that I heard is actually on this one. Oh, man. Sounds good. One of my good friends actually has a natural velvet tone to his voice. And this sounds good on that. Lots of $14.99 games. I might pick up this one. I mean, that's a pretty good deal for Modern Warfare Remastered, but I don't know. Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. My boy Terry wants me to pick this up really bad so that he can play with me. Have any of you played Borderlands? Do you like Borderlands? That's not bad for $15. Watch Dogs 2. Was that any good? The Ezio collection. I do like the Ezio collection. That's pretty good. You can pick up Overwatch, the Legendary Edition, $10 off. And Skyrim VR. If you've got PlayStation VR. For Honor. That looked like a really good game. $30 off? That's a pretty sweet deal on For Honor. If you wanted to get into that. So Nathan, what sort of content or accessories do you have for that? Oh, Future Legend Gamer, are you back? Because Forsaken Legendary Edition, $35, Black Friday. This includes Expansion 1 and Expansion 2. I almost imagine that that's going to be for any game system, though. Like, they only show, like, particular ones, but I think that's going to be for every system. Middle Earth Shadow of War. Not bad. Bunch of Nintendo Switch stuff. I was asking about the game Borderlands. I was asking if anybody liked Borderlands. This is the Handsome collection. It includes check out audio. Pretty good deals for some sound sport if you wanted to try and get you some Bose. I mean, these are pretty good too. Jaybird X3s and Bose, they're pretty good. Quiet Comfort 35s. Yeah, you can save $50 on that. Oh, yeah. So it looks like these are the upgraded versions of that. I'm sorry, y'all. I do not like skull candies. They just don't sound that good to me. The SoundLink systems are actually kind of impressing me. Oh, these are kind of interesting. These are bone conduction headphones. That means that it's vibrating your bones in order to transmit the music to your hearing. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Just taking a look at any deals. If there's any deals that you want me to take a look at in particular, like if there's any sort of things specifically for Black Friday that you're looking for, please let me know. I want to be able to look at some cool stuff for you. Otherwise, I'm just kind of going through the ads, pointing out some of the ones that I really like or I think are a good deal. I'm sorry, I don't think smartwatches are the best deal. Okay, back over to this. Costco's got some okay deals, according to their ad. This is probably the hey, thanks for joining the Geek Done Right family. Thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that. Awesome. Yeah, I just think this is probably the best console deal, period. 2 controllers and 2 games. I mean, if you're into the sporting stuff, man, that's such a good deal. I know it's only $70 off, but man, I like bundles. I mean, this is pretty nice too, but you still have to buy a game. That looks like a pretty comfy mattress if you're looking for a mattress, but you know, I'm looking for a tech. Oh, yes. That is a good deal on the X6S router from Netgear. I really like the Nighthawks. PS4 headset recommendations. Yes, I actually do have some. It depends on your price range, though. What kind of price range are you looking at? I can't say I recommend Turtle Beach unless you're well, they're better than the Astro A10s, but those are $30. My ultimate recommendation, I gotta look for the Astros. $60. Okay. Then you may want to go with the Turtle Beach. The Recon 150. That's currently $60, but that's going to be $30, so that'll save you a bit of money. The microphone on it is pretty good. I'm not, like, to my ears, I'm not a huge fan of Turtle Beach, but I know a lot of people that do like it, that have this particular pair, and they've been really satisfied. If you're not an audiophile or an audio engineer like me, then they should do you just fine for the price. Hopefully that was helpful. And also, they've got some real pretty DualShock 4s. Oh, real pretty. By the way, you play PS4? Do you play Destiny at all? Or are you more of a Call of Duty kind of person? Yeah, that's not much in the Costco. I'm not really interested in that ad. Yeah. I actually held on until Ghosts, to be honest. After Ghosts, I was kind of done. Get it? Done? But I'm really a big Destiny 2 fan. I really like Destiny 2. I actually live stream it every once in a while on my Twitch channel, which I will type that in the comments if you want to see me play. It's known as a loot shooter. Yeah, it's known as a loot shooter. It's kind of like a cross between a first-person shooter and an RPG, and it has a really deep backstory. Oh, I love Destiny. I just do. I know there's a lot of Destiny haters out there, but I'm not one of them. If you wanted to get Black Ops 4 for the I'm pretty sure that this is going to be for both systems, but $38 as a doorbuster at GameStop. Wow. That's a pretty good deal if you're wanting to get into Black Ops 4. Oh, man, Nathan, I wish we could play together, man. I will, if only you were on the PlayStation.
honestly, I don't really care if people choose Xbox or PlayStation. There's a lot of people that hate. I like to talk a little trash just for fun, but I don't really care. um, but yeah, they uh, dude, if you do, I will happily help you level up. If you pick up Destiny 2, Destiny 2 is actually going to be $30 for the Forsaken set. At I believe it's also going to be at Walmart, but it's also at Best Buy. So Best Buy and Walmart will have or no, it was right over here. Wait, was it somewhere else that I saw that? I can't even remember. Might have been in Doorbusters. No, but I do know that it's going to be $30 for that on Black Friday. Definitely at Walmart is one of those places. Last of Us Remastered for $15. Beautiful game. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm setting up a Discord as well for Tiger Storm Gaming. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's another good deal. Except, okay. One of the things about the HyperX that you need to know is that if you're plugging it directly, I mean, because of the fact that you're plugging it directly into the controller, it doesn't get real loud. It sounds great. But yeah, it's not going to get real loud because there's just not enough power in the controller to be able to power it properly. Yes, it's a great time to get a laptop, actually. Appreciate that, FLG. So like that depends on your price point and what kind of a laptop are you looking for. Are you looking for a gaming laptop? What uses or use cases are you looking? So what is she kind of school? Yeah, that's definitely where you want to get into like the entry level type stuff. Trying to see where I could. Let me get back to the Doorbusters. I did see a few. I mean, so this isn't too bad actually. This is a Dell Inspiron. Dell makes some pretty decent and solid laptops. 15.6 inch, so a decent sized screen. Intel Core i5, 8 gigs of RAM, so it should run pretty nice. And then it has a 256 gig solid state. I would still, I mean, yeah, I mean, this should run pretty quick and do everything she needs to do. But once again, that's a doorbuster, but it's not saying that it's in store only. So I think you'll be able to buy that. So here's the thing about Macs. it's going to be hard to find one for your price point. And Windows is pretty on par with Apple's Mac OS, in my opinion. It's just a matter of like which ecosystem you're already familiar with. If you're familiar with Windows, stick with Windows. If you're familiar with Mac, go with Mac. But Mac, you're going to spend a lot more. Price to performance PC is, in my opinion, better. Mac is great if you're wanting to do like productivity stuff. Yeah, like Mac is great if you're doing like content creation and things like that. But Windows has gotten pretty good, or especially since Windows 10. They've gotten pretty decent when it comes to laptops. I mean, and yeah, no, I don't recommend that one at all. Ugh. If you're really wanting to go super cheap, I mean, this is basic. The only thing I don't like about this is the 4 gigs of RAM, but it has a bigger hard drive. It is going to run a little bit slower. The AMD A6 series is definitely going to be a little bit slower. If you're trying to do gaming, PC all the way. Yeah. Apple charges a lot for what they give. I'm not seeing. Yeah, you can save $250 on a MacBook Pro, but yeah, look at those prices, man. That's for the Pro. Dells are pretty solid for Windows PCs, especially, I mean, if all you're doing is schoolwork, you don't really need a ton of power. The nice thing about Macs, though, is that they're a slick unibody design. But, yeah. With Windows, you generally get more ports than a Mac. Mac relies on... Yeah. 27-inch iMac. You want to carry that around school? Computers and tablets. There we go. Yeah, I mean, when you're really looking at it, I mean, even this would be fine for schoolwork. HP Pavilion, and it folds over to a tablet. Does that come with... It looks like it does. So, yeah, this can either be a PC or a tablet. Macs do run great, and Mac owners are very loyal. PC users appreciate the open source, essentially. The ability to upgrade easily. And there's merits to both. The nice thing about Mac is that they've got everything in-house, so like all their software is designed to utilize the best of their hardware. Not a bad deal on an external. That's a 10 terabyte? What? 10 terabyte? Yo. Thanks, FLG. Appreciate that. I'm still tripping on this. That's a pretty sweet deal on a 4 terabyte as well. $80 for 4 terabyte. That's a pretty big meme collection, man. That's a pretty big meme collection. Oh, man. This is actually pretty decent if you're looking for a wired gaming bundle. I like Corsair stuff. If you're wanting to get into PC gaming, that's not bad. K55 RGB. Excuse me, which last time I saw, the K55 is about $55. And so with the mouse mat and all of this together is pretty expensive. So that's a pretty sweet deal. And it looks like you can get that right now. Save up to 50% on PC gaming accessories if you're into PC gaming. Oh, the G502. That's a beautiful looking mouse. And the Kraken V1, or 7.1 V2. That's a pretty decent deal for that as well. So, yeah, some of these you can get the deals right now. Oh, yeah. That is gorgeous. Look at that thing. Look at that silver. Sorry, y'all. I'm geeking out right now. I love the look of this. And the 602. That's pretty awesome. Oh, this is another nice thing too. Like if you're looking for your sister, and that's another reason to get Windows, because it's actually a little cheaper to get Office, I guess. If you want to get her a huge honking thing, I mean, so I think next one up is petabyte. Above terabyte is petabyte. Yeah, there were a few that were $10. So the 17.3, nope. The build quality of that is not going to be good. The build quality of that is not going to be very good at all. Unfortunately, that's about it for the laptops that I can recommend. From what I've seen, there's a few at Staples that you may want to check out. There's definitely a few at Staples that I would take a look at. Hey Nathan, definitely let me know how you like that that Q6 when it comes in. I want to hear all about it. All right, GameStop. Yeah, you can get a looks like a 2 terabyte external hard drive for your PS4 for $60. It's always nice to have a little extra storage for all those games. Or dank memes, if you want dank memes on your PS4. If that matters to you. Crash Bandicoot for $30. Nice. And Dragon Quest. All right, so 40, but you get, it looks like they have a free gift for you if you spend the extra $10. Yeah. Deadpool, $15. That's a funny game. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. What's this? A 4 terabyte external for your Xbox One? Yeah. And you can get save $10 on your gold subscriptions. Not bad. You can get that sweet fade Xbox One controller for $50. And once again, over here, you can get the Borderlands Handsome Collection. And I keep telling everybody keeps wanting Nintendo Switch deals, but there's only one deal, and it's the Mario Kart 8 bundle for $299, $300. The 8 terabyte. Are you talking about here at GameStop, or did you see that at Best Buy? I think you can. I think you could probably use. I mean, on the real, I really think you could probably use whatever external hard drive you wanted on the thing. So if you wanted to use the 10 terabyte, you can use the 10 terabyte external. Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure you could probably use it on your Xbox One. I mean, there are some things that are optimized for the gaming systems and stuff, but yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of the GameStop and anybody for Guitar Center? How about Home Depot? Anybody? No, I'm just playing. Best Friday deals, like right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to get the deals on the games right now. But definitely some TVs you can get on sale. I think there might be a few consoles that might be available. But yeah. Yeah, actually, why don't we take a look at the Target ad real quick? Or Target, as I like to call it. Oh, yeah. Just letting y'all know, the Instant Pot, amazing. Amazing. I love my Instant Pot. Get one. Nathan, actually, I don't know enough about the Xbox One to know what it can support, unfortunately. But yeah. Just letting y'all know, if you get an air fryer, Nathan says not to put your steak in it. I so want that BB-8 droid. I really want that BB-8. So here's some of their TV deals. Check out my TV deals video if you want to see a little bit more in that. Oh, so a little note about Vizio soundbars. They don't sound that good to me. They sound a little muddy. Which means like a lot of low end, not a lot of the high range. Oh yeah, rice in the Instant Pot. Mwah! Especially if you use some chicken stock. Oh, so good. Let's see. Okay, a note about these SoundLink micros. I like them. For how small these things are, they sound phenomenal. Like, I can't hear any of the tricks that they usually use in their stuff with the SoundLink micro. I really, really like it. Yeah, that's another thing I want. There's not a whole lot of bass to them, but yeah. That's good. I mean, it's just for my ears. Remember, I'm an audio engineer. It just doesn't sound that good, in my opinion, in comparison to a lot of other sound bars that I've listened to. Okay, once again, Roku Ultra, $50. Listen, if I hadn't have bought that thing early, y'all wouldn't have had a video on it. But I mean, and also it's kind of a crapshoot when you're trying to predict Black Friday. There were a lot of things that I got wrong this year in my predictions, so yeah, you just never really know unless you have an insider source. So more TV deals, iPhone sales if you want an iPhone. Yeah, I mean, if you're not an audiophile or like really that serious about like detailed audio, then the Vizio is going to do you just fine. It really is. Not everybody has to have like the cream of the crop sound systems, you know. Save yourself some money, buy yourself a better TV. Like Nathan did. He got a great TV for a great deal. So here's a look at their game sales. Some of the ones that are going to be on sale for the different price ranges. Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, they don't put very good speakers in TVs, but that's because they're trying to do those nice thin bezels, and it's really hard to put decent sized drivers in that thing. Oh, this is actually a better deal than what Best Buy has. All right. So Turtle Beach Stealth 300. The Turtle Beach Stealth 300 is really, really decent. Yeah. I would recommend these over the ones over at Best Buy. Normally $80. These sound definitely better and have a better microphone. They are wired though, but still less than $60. Yeah, those are the ones that I would recommend. $40 for controllers. And PlayStation VR for $250. Yay. Have at it. be honest, VR makes me sick. So if you're interested in getting some $4 DVDs or a few Blu-rays, I might pick up the Peanuts movie, actually. Or Home Alone. You know. But I might pick up Peanuts. I like peanuts. And peanut butter. $10 Disney DVDs. You can get Descendants too. You know, if that's what you're feeling. Or Infinity War on DVD, if you still watch on DVD. Why? $9 4K Blu-rays. You can get Deadpool, Jumanji, which I just watched the new Jumanji the other night. I liked it. I thought it was hilarious. Pacific Rim in 4K. Oh, my wife loves the original Pacific Rim. I'd love to show her this in 4K Blu-ray. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I agree with you, Nathan, all the way. You can get Tomb Raider, the Tomb Raider movie, for $9 on Blu-ray. Not bad. 50% off of select games and puzzles, like Wits and Wagers. Watch your mouth. Pictionary. Uno. I heard that they actually came out with a dose. Like, literally. They came out with a dose. You have Uno, and now you have dose. Bah! And seriously, I so want a giant Jenga. I really want a giant Jenga. Black Friday. Newegg. All kinds of deals at Newegg. Now, the thing about like PC parts and things like that, I almost recommend waiting until Cyber Monday. I haven't seen the Cyber Monday deals. I haven't seen the Cyber Monday deals yet, but so Acer has really been stepping up their game lately. So I'd almost say that that's a pretty decent deal. I've been digging what Acer's been doing lately. Oh man, but MSI, I love their stuff. Yeah, I'll do HP next. Certainly, I will definitely do HP for you. Okay, so my favorite two laptop brands are actually Asus and MSI. Those are great manufacturers. I mean, Dell's good, honestly, especially if you're not going to be doing any gaming, or, I mean, they still have some pretty good structure on their laptops. I really like MSI and Asus. I feel like performance per dollar, they are some of the best, especially when it comes to gaming laptops as well. I mean, dude, a GTX 1050 2 gig for $700? After $50 mail-in rebate, and that's one of the. But also this one, a 1050 Ti 4 gig. You're only getting an i5, but yeah, $700 for that Asus. Oh, so nice. And if you're looking into like gaming laptops, I mean, these are really nice. GTX 1070 8 gigs, and 8th gen Core i7, 128 gig SSD plus 1 terabyte hard drive. Some really decent specs there. For if you're looking into like desktops, this is a great place to start because I mean, especially with the iBuyPowers, you can. I don't recommend Cyber PC. I'm sorry, I like iBuyPower a little bit better than CyberPower, but you start off with a really like decent case, and it's like a legit case with decent specs that you can upgrade. So like if you're gonna get started in PC gaming and you want a pre-built system, this is really honestly the way to go because then you can just upgrade from here. PC accessories. Those rose wheels are booty cheddar, sorry. Video cards, I mean, these are, I mean, $70 off of this GTX 1060 6 gig. $110 off of the MSI Radeon RX 570 Armor 8 gig overclock. Zotac GTX 1070 Ti 8 gig Extreme Edition. Save $60 on that. That's not too bad for that. I mean, not the most incredible deals, and that's what I'm talking about. I think for PC parts, they save the best deals for Cyber Monday. So just kind of keep your mind on that. Hey, if you want a Yeti, $90, save $40, or the Yeti Blackout PUBG plus PUBG bundle, $110. The Yeti, I mean, a lot of people hate on the Yeti. But I mean, Blue's a great company. I really like the Blue Kiwi microphone. I also like their little dragonflies. They make some really decent microphones, and for a USB powered mic, which I still think that you're not going to get the greatest or the ultimate sound out of a microphone unless you have like something other than USB powered. But yeah, some good deals I think on some external hard drives. Here's a 2 terabyte for $60. Once again, I mean, Seagate My Passport X for Xbox One. Here's a My Cloud Personal from Western Digital. And oh, this is the game drive you were talking about, Nathan. Do you like Nathan or Nate? Anyways, 8 terabyte. That's a pretty good deal for $150. I mean, $70 off. So not too bad. A few more laptop deals for you. Lenovo, I used to recommend them, but then I realized how, I mean, you have to go higher price in order to get like the really solid chassis, and so the a lot of people are like, I don't want to spend that much money because I don't want to hold, I don't need all the bells and whistles. You don't spend a whole bunch of money on a laptop for bells and whistles. It's nice that it comes with the bells and whistles. You spend more money for the chassis. And that's one of the things that I've learned. The build quality improves the more money that you spend on your laptop. So, yeah. Once again, 1080p projectors. It's so sad. And a few solid states. I'm not going to go through this whole ad. I do recommend that you go and take a look yourself. I'm going to finish up this stream because now we've got people working on the house outside with HP, as Mr. Morales had requested. I'm assuming you're a Mr. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to assume your gender. The so not too bad. Once again, when you start going at these like $300 models and stuff like that, starting at 519, yeah, I would start wondering about build quality. I would probably go Envy. Like spend a little bit more and go with the Envy. I mean, look at the savings that you're getting there, and it has 4 modes essentially. It's a touchscreen, 8 gigs of RAM, Intel Optane. I mean that's about where I would kind of start with that. These are they're gonna do you just fine. It folds down to a tablet. This looks like it comes with the pen. Maybe. I hope. Because that would make it an even more worth it deal. And the HP Spectre is... Oh, that's actually pretty sweet. They have a few all-in-ones. Yeah. Once again, spend the money on something that's going to have a solid chassis. At least an aluminum frame or something. And the Envy laptops are actually not bad. They're not bad at all. You can get a few all-in-ones. Their all-in-ones are actually not that bad. Spectre Folio 13 bundle. Yeah, if you a baller. $1,530. Oh. HP Pavilion 5T. 17Ts. Yeah. These are probably going to be a little more solid. I think that this one probably a little bit more. Ooh, look at this. Look at this HP Envy all-in-one with a curved screen. Woo! Woo! Okay. So, if there's any in particular that you want me to talk about, let me know. So yeah, HP is having a lot of sales on PCs. If you want to get into a desktop, they have some gaming. The Omen series is actually they surprised me with the Omen. They really did. They really surprised me with the Omen. Yeah, we've seen better deals than that. Way better. You can get a 2 terabyte for less than that. You can get some cases and stuff for your laptops. HP keyboards and mice. Although I'd say save yourself some money and get a Logitech mouse for $8 at Best Buy. Their displays are okay. There's a few other displays that I personally like. Yeah. I don't really have much to say about these. I mean, they're all looking about the same. They're looking pretty decent. Not worth it. Business edition? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some business with my HTC Vive. I get it. I mean, VR is being used in the medical profession for different things. I mean, it's really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna put this on my business account because it says it's business, so it must be for business. But in reality, I'm just going to play Half-Life 2 in VR. Oh man. Oh, it cracks me up. Woo! Nice little Chromebook. If you want to go Chromebook. Chromebooks are seem a little decent. HP printers, they're good. I like Canon better. But yeah, since you were looking at laptops, Inspiron, nah. That's pretty decent. 530. Like, I think the deal that we found earlier at Best Buy was a little bit better. Don't be fooled by that. Don't be fooled by that. That's kind of trash. That's kind of trash. I'm sorry, but don't be fooled by that. Sorry, my brother just sent me something. Okay, cool. Dell G5 for $1,000, not bad. Alienwares, that's pretty good. The XBR 850F, it's decent, but I mean, if you're gonna go 850F, I would spend a little bit more and probably go 900F. Your experience will be way better. But if you're going to choose between these, I would go with the LG. Once again, Vizio, SmartCast, Logitech stuff, Smart Home. Bose Sound Sport. I think we saw a better deal, possibly, or at Best Buy. The XPS 13, that's solid. Solid, solid, solid. But anyways, unfortunately, I gotta get going. It's time for me to do my daddy duty. Yes, I am a stay-at-home dad, and I love it. I also do audio engineering still for a few clients. I pulled back on that so that I have time to be able to raise my son. My wife is a clinical neuropsychologist, so she loves what she does, and I love what I do. Anyways, hey, thank you for joining. Thank you for subbing. Please, please stay tuned. Hit the notification bell so that you can know that, when I'm dropping new episodes. I might be dropping a surprise tomorrow. If you're wanting a deep dive in gaming headsets, I'll be doing a deep dive on those deals. And I might just include a quick look at controllers, because those are around the same price, but we'll take a quick look at those. And then I might live stream while I'm out Black Friday shopping. I might. I'm still considering it. I'm thinking about it. So, yeah. If you want to join me on my Black Friday shopping, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to see gaming headsets tomorrow, I'll be happy to do that as well. But that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Until next time, y'all take it easy. Peace.